Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and I got an update for you regarding the AL2 Lite and some of the issues people have been reporting about random shutdowns. It will run for 15 minutes, shut down 1 day, shut down 2 days, whatever. There's a firmware beta that's out that was been provided to Red Panda and myself. It's on the GitHub. I'll link it down in the description. And ever since I released the video, I've been getting a lot of information being copied on multiple emails from a number of different users regarding their communication with support who are trying to send them replacement units or wanting them to ship their units back at their cost instead of covering it. And it's just a whole fiasco. I talked about it in previous videos. So I got the firmware here. I do have it on the GitHub, which I will link down in the description if you want to go test it out. Test it at your own risk because I already have some issues being reported. Matter of fact, if I go to this video, we got one user here that says they applied the update, and about an hour or so after that, the GUI, the graphic user interface, stopped working and then dropped off the pool and stopped being detected by the monitoring tool. However, after a while, it came back. After about an hour, it did come back, which is a start, right? Because one of the biggest issues with these things are, at least for mine, is it would just shut down. I won't know it's shut down, and then I'm just missing out on profitability because it's not mining. You can see it's only been up, if I get out of your way, it's only been up for 3 hours. So like I had to restart it again this morning, right? And or 3 hours earlier, so by afternoon. So very annoying that I'm having to keep doing it. So we got the firmware. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it and install it. They do have a README here that I want to just bring to your attention. It says here, important notes, please verify. I'll always verify, MD5 before upgrading. Please conduct the upgrade test on a limited number of machines. Don't do it on all your machines. And report any issues and provide suggestions through the designated feedback channels for Iceriver. Include as much detail as possible, such as steps to reproduce the issue, time of occurrence, impact, so on and so forth. If you have issues in severe cases, do a factory reset and refer to device manual or contact support for assistance. And thank you for your cooperation if you have any questions or concerns. So good job, Iceriver, for responding. Probably wished it was a little bit more timely. In the situation, in the grand scheme of things, depending on how many people. And look, my machine's down again. It's down right now. It ran for 3 hours and it went down. Let me reboot and we'll immediately start the firmware. But the point is that we're going to need you, the end user, to test. I'm going to test on my machine, but I'm only one sample set. Red Panda might test on one of his machines. It's only one sample set. But a number of us, and again, don't deploy it on all your machines, but if we test and we report issues, Iceriver seems like it's working with the community. I can't talk to everybody else who's been asked to ship their devices to them and pay for the shipping themselves instead of Iceriver covering it and replacement. But test it and let's confirm. Let me restart so we can upgrade the firmware. All right, so we're finally rebooted. Better hurry up before this thing shuts down. But I need to go grab this firmware, which I do have it. I always like to store it somewhere safe in my mining folders. Keep all my firmware up to date. Here it is. So ICM 168_04_03_1020 MT1 _update. So yeah, a lot there to unpack. Select file. Gonna go ahead and click update in the upper right. And cross my fingers. Now, obviously, make sure you have your pool, your configuration, your settings, your wallets, all that backed up, because when you update the firmware, it's probably gonna wipe it out. But we need to update and test. So I'm gonna let this update, make sure we get back to the dashboard, and then I'm going to let you guys go. But again, just keep us posted. Keep the crypto community on Twitter, Discord, public channels. Just keep the crypto community aware. Share information with one another and report back issues with Iceriver. So there we are, restarting our machine. And let's make sure it comes back online. And we should be good to go and just let it ride. So we are back up and running, but I wanted to go through a few more of these comments. We got a couple people who have updated, but it didn't fully fix the issue. It just stopped down. It shut down, but not only is it not showing at the pool, but it's still using the full power draw. So you're just spending money on electricity because it's still running at full power, but then it's not hashing or not working. So again, small sample set. Some of you are commenting, some of you are providing information, but just know that this firmware may not fix your issue, but communication with, I guess, Iceriver support and whatever their support channels are available will probably get you, I'm praying, a solution. I'm praying, right? I don't have the answers, guys. I'm just reporting on what I'm experiencing, the issues I'm having, and then all of you all just kept me appraised of what's going on. and what's happening. They got support articles. You could open up a support ticket, repair ticket, right here on Iceriver.io. Go down to the bottom and report it to them. I did send them some of your messages, whether it's through email or through social media, but I'm assuming Iceriver, who's not as big as Bitmain and WhatsMiner, is doing all that they can. I think a little bit better of a response, a little bit more transparency would have been brilliant. Matter of fact, transparency. Let's go to their. Did they post anything? No, they still haven't posted anything about, hey, we're aware some of you guys are being affected that are using the AL2 Lite. We're working on a resolution as soon as possible and apologize for the inconvenience. Please open a support ticket. Like, come on, Iceriver. Anyways, I got the firmware. It's on GitHub. Check the link in the description. Test it at your own risk. Understand that it may not fix your actual issue. And you might have some reporting issues, or, you know, the GUI stops working, but it's still hashing away. I don't know. So test and tune. Keep us posted. Keep us appraised. And I'm sorry for everybody that's impacted. I can't apologize on behalf of Iceriver, but I know me, myself, and the community that you guys are. I'm sorry. And hopefully this thing gets resolved. I know some of you may have been impacted by the KS2 Lite or the KS3 thermal issues or many other things. But no one manufacturer is perfect. As long as they're working to resolve the issue with community members and work with the community, I think that's a great thing. I just like to see more of it and kind of being more proactive rather than waiting for it to blow up before saying anything, but saying something proactively, just letting people know that they're aware. Anyways, do me a favor on the way out. Hit that like button, get subscribed, hit notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out additional links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. And you just have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. I'll catch you next one.